Hi, I'm Derek B., editor of the Peru Tribune, back with you today for another edition of Tomorrow's News, our daily video series in which I tell you a little bit about what you can expect to read in the next day's newspaper. We've been off a couple of days now because I've been out of the office, but glad to be back with you for a stacked Wednesday edition. Let's get right to it. In our lead story, I have a report from the Peru School Board meeting where I went Monday night. The school board approved the final paperwork for the district to purchase tablets and to use those to partially replace textbooks. It's really an exciting initiative for Peru. It's not a full one-to-one initiative because they won't be allowing students to take the devices home, but still will offer a lot of things for students and teachers in the classroom to improve education. On our display story, Eric Soff went, also last night, to the first Peru Amateur Circus practice of the season. Got some really interesting stuff there from local kids who are getting ready. There are a couple of cuts coming up in April before they have their big performance in the middle of July. Finally, on the bottom of A1, I have a preview of tomorrow's staff charity basketball game at Peru High. This is actually including all three of our local high schools, North Miami, Peru, and Macanaqua, and the money raised will go to Riley Children's Hospital. So really a great cause. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun with all the staff from those high schools coming together. I hope to be there, and hope you guys will be there as well. Finishing up our A1, we actually have two briefs coming from meetings tonight. Chad Abshar will be going later to the Bunker Hill board meeting, where we have reason to believe they will be relieving former clerk treasurer Sarah Betzner, who is now their deputy clerk. They're still investigating her for money lost over the last 3 years. And Eric is going to the North Miami board meeting, where they are going to be discussing the one-to-one initiative that they hope to start this fall and possibly approving it, so that would be pretty exciting as well. On the education page, Eric has a story for us on internships out of Macanaqua High School. They have about a dozen students doing internships this year after that program was revived, and it sounds like it's a really great opportunity for them to serve their communities while also learning a little bit about future careers. Finally, and I know we buried the lead a little bit here, we have two sports stories for tomorrow. One is from our old friend Nick Roby, the sports editor. He has a MAC basketball roundup for us looking back at the season. And the biggest story of the day, possibly of the week, at the Monday Peru School Board meeting, which I covered, there was a lot of discussion of moving to the Three Rivers Conference and the Mid-Indiana Conference. Peru will do that if Macanaqua votes the same, possibly tonight. Nick is going to that meeting, and I'm really excited to see what happens there. It really seems like a great fit for Peru to move to the Three Rivers Conference, and I imagine the Macanaqua officials are going to say something similar tonight. As always, you can find all those stories in tomorrow's print edition of the Peru Tribune. You can find them online now at perutribune.com, and you can find links to them on our Facebook and Twitter pages, which are both Peru Tribune. Finally, you can find me and all of our reporters on Twitter, where we'll be blowing up Twitter, going to meetings tonight. Until tomorrow, that's tomorrow's news. I'm Derek B. Have a great Wednesday.